This is going to be your guide to the best Maxx Raid Battle dens in the Pokemon Sword and Shield Crown Tundra expansion. Starting off, we are in Bellemere Lake, and we are on the southwest side overlooking the two items. Well, this den is for all of you Eevee fans out there, and it's a really OP den. So you throw in a wishing piece, and you can find Eevee. And all of its evolutions. Just like that. That simple, that free, and they can have their hidden ability depending on the den that you're going for. Also, I don't want Eevee, I want like Jolteon or Flareon. So you can also just reset this because you're not going to get any bad encounters. It's either going to be Eevee or one of its evolutions. So you do the time skip thing, you go invite others, you back out, resets the den, you collect your 2,000 watts, you can use that to buy more wishing pieces to reset for other dens or get all kinds of other goodies, and sometimes an Audino might appear. This actually speeds up into the other part of this guide, so if you're going through a regular beam and you encounter an Audino, fight it, because this Pokemon gives really good rewards. Actually, I'm gonna have to switch my Pokemon before I do that. So, it's not going to be that challenging of a Maxx Raid Battle. It's pretty much your standard 5-star raid battle. You just get through all the shields. Audino does have a lot of shields because of its high hit points, but you can take it out without too much difficulty. And then you get a lot of candies as a reward. So, this is effectively going to be the same thing as the Chansey and Blissey raids that you see in the Isle of Armor. So for the normal dens, you have a chance of getting Audino, and then for a purple beam, there's a small chance of getting the Delibird. And Delibird is going to be really good. Wow, look at all those rare candies as well. So yeah, you can get some pretty good progress towards hyper-training your Pokemon if you just clear out the Audino raids as you see them. And then the purple beams, if you throw in a wishing piece and get one of those, can have a Delibird. Delibird raids, also 100% worth doing. And boom, we're rolling that straight into a 5-star Flareon. Again, if you don't want the Flareon, you can keep soft resetting until you get the evolution that you are looking for. And the cool thing about farming this is that depending on the star that you find, because all of the evolutions can appear at all of the rarities, so this 3-star Leafeon, even though it's not going to have great IVs, I can beat it in maybe one turn with my Lagging Tail Eternus strategy that I use for farming Armorite and Dynite Ore. So we're going to see how that goes as well. And there's just so many little nuances to all the different raid dens and all things going on. So even something as simple as an evolution den can have all kinds of other things going on with it. So I can quickly catch and farm all of these evolutions. All Delmice has to do is just like the slightest bit of damage with a Shadow Ball. And I think we can actually get it. So there it is. It's going to be half health. Putting up its shields. Big Dynamax Cannon. As Wobbuffet is useless as it always is. And we are so close to the 1-turn Leafeon, but I guess that just means like any little bit of chip damage is going to take it out. So it was close, but that could just be like IVs and stuff as well. Sometimes you get that. So now we get to catch a Leafeon, and we get to see if it has the hidden ability. So all of the rare dens for this evolution will have the hidden ability, so it kind of doesn't matter what you catch, that you can just get a hidden ability Eevee or hidden ability Sylveon or something, breed it, now you can get all of the hidden ability Eevees that you want, use the appropriate stone, use the appropriate evolution method, and there you go. But let's check. I didn't catch that one, because I'm bad. So yeah, pro tip from this guide, remember to catch the Pokemon at the end, but also looks like this Eevee den is also special because it gives you extra rare candies. This is a 4-star Umbreon raid. I got 4 rare candies for it, as well as the medium and large candies. So this might actually be the best den for farming candies as well, or getting like not evolution items, level up items in the game, and you get tons of stones, so you can use that in the Cramomatic, or you can also just sell them and make a little bit of extra cash on the side. This might actually be the most broken den aside from just getting the Delibird raid. I don't think you get anything like extra from the purple beams, but hey, we got a purple beam anyways, and that means we're going to be getting a guaranteed hidden ability evolution off of this one. Or again, if you're trying to like search for a specific one, like hey, if I just find a 5-star Sylveon raid and I beat it, that could be an instantly competitive Sylveon, or I might find a Delibird along the way. So that was like the tip I gave in my Delibird guide. If you want more information on just specifically farming that and getting the really good rewards, Dream Ball, Gold Bottle Cap, PP Maxes, all kinds of other goodies, you can check out that guide as well. So I mean, there's just a lot of things where all these dens come together and you just get insane amounts of rewards. And there it is, Anticipation Eevee. The Umbreon I got did not have the hidden ability. That's just like a chance for the regular beam. So you're better off just kind of doing save resets until you get the beam that you're looking for. That is also its own little bit of tech. I know I've showed this a million times, but maybe someone is stumbling into this video. They don't know how to get a purple den. So what you want to do is you want to save before you go into it. Say yes to throwing in a wishing piece, and then boom. You want to just back out as fast as possible. That was not a purple beam. I could see it was red. And then you just go back into the game, keep doing that until you get purple beam, and that's going to be like the easiest way ever of getting a hidden ability Eevee. Now let's get into some of the other dens. Now, there's a couple of weird Sinistea dens running around in the Crown Tundra. This one is actually just opposite of where we found the Eevees. And this den will only spawn Sinistea, but it does help if you have a rare den or a common den. So the rare den has a chance of, whoop, let's get into that den right there before the Tyrant hits us. So also, once again, Audino, never pass up these opportunities if you see them. But if you get the Sinistea here, you have a chance that the Sinistea will be authentic, and in the rare den, you also have a good chance that the Poltegeist that appears can be authentic. So it's just kind of like a cheeky little thing Game Freak is doing with the Sinistea, but kind of cool that you can just kind of farm it that way if you want to. And then to see if your Sinistea is authentic, you can go and use a chipped pot on it. If you do, and it's compatible, then that means you got it, which means you can also reset that den. So as long as you don't save after catching it, you can just reset, and now you know every time you catch it, that's going to be an authentic one, so you can invite friends and other people, and you have that. Also, for the Poltegeist, you can see on a Dynamax Poltegeist if it's real or not, so you can pay attention to when you're doing the Poltegeist battle if you get the rare den for that. The next one we're going to talk about is the hidden ability Gen 8 Fossil Den. So if you start from the path to the top, you go to the tunnel to the top, and then you take the first left. So you go down this path, and you follow it all the way through. That will take you to the alternative exit that has a den at the outside, and you can find fossil Pokemon in there. The thing is, it's going to be from a rare beam to get the hidden ability. So reset it, get the rare beam, go and get your Sand Rush Dracovish. That's still going to be terrible anyways, but at least you get to feel good about yourself that you finally have a Generation 8 hidden ability fossil Pokemon, and you didn't need to waste an ability patch on it. Now, unfortunately, that's pretty much going to be it for all of the rare Dynamax dens in the Crown Tundra. A lot of the dens that are in the Crown Tundra pretty much repeat after that. That depending on the area and depending on the den, it's just going to be a centralized typing, and then that typing is just going to have effectively the same den in multiple areas. So if you start seeing some of the same Pokemon repeat, you're effectively just going for the same den. Like, this random water den appears in a couple of places, and if I'm going for the purple den Gigantamax Pokemon, that's going to have Gigantamax Kingler in it. But because of the Max Soup and the Isle of Armor, there really isn't much of a reason to do Maxx Raid battles at all in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and there are the special ones. So yeah, you can farm Eevee for really quick candies. You might stumble into an Audino raid or a Delibird raid, and the Delibird raids are super awesome. But then there's also like not really that great monthly events. Like the monthly raid battle that's going on is just kind of a standard one, and you don't really have to worry about too many other things. A lot of the Pokemon were already available with their hidden abilities in Generation 8, so it's easy to get Breejex. You can use Pokemon Home to get like hidden ability Garchomp and other Pokemon as well. And the ability patch is mostly going to be for Dynamax Adventures and those legendary Pokemon. But yeah, if you just stumble into a den, you might find some cool things. It's worth checking the purple beams for the Delibird raids at the very least. And because of a lot of these strong overworld spawns that you find in the Crown Tundra, there's really not going to be any Pokemon that are going to be exclusive to the raids. Like if I head over here, I'm pretty sure we can just find a Dragapult spawning. So you want to get a Dragapult, there you go. Want to get a hidden ability one, well then yeah, you might find a raid for that, especially in this area. There's probably a ghost raid for that or something. So it's mostly just about the special raids in the Crown Tundra, which are still really good. I'm actually excited that Game Freak was able to make such desirable and cool raids, even though there's really no reason to do it, and a lot of it's just going to be Dynamax Adventures. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, at least giving you a little bit of guidance on how you should handle Dynamax raids in Pokemon Sword and Shield's Crown Tundra update. If you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.